What's up, everyone? Welcome to my highly anticipated first ever Pokemon TCG deck profile. And as you can see, we're playing Charizard EX. I've been mentioning in a bunch of previous videos, like I'm interested in getting into the actual card game, and should I do it, should I not? And I'm like, you know what? I want to play Charizard, and this deck looks sick. It's time to play, and it'll help me understand like card prices, what's going to go up, what's going to go down, why it's happening, all that kind of stuff. So it all fits together, and it's another dimension to the channel, and it's fun. So we're all in. And the Pittsburgh Regionals are actually happening right now. I've seen some of the stream, and there was a Charizard deck on there. It was undefeated, so that's great. But, you know, I was trying out a different, like the regular version of the deck, that something like he was playing, just some cards that are different. But I changed it up after talking to the guy at the this guy I know at the local game store. I mentioned this in my previous one of my previous videos. So let's just get into it. Let's just see what we're working with here. So we have 3 Charizard EXs. I have 3 of the same ones here. I have the golden one that I actually pulled on this channel, but I'm just, for the sake of right now, I'm just gonna keep it the same. So we have 3 Charizard EXs, and of course you have the Infernal Rain, attach 3 basic fire energies. And then the Burning Darkness attack that gets better as the game goes along. We have, I'm gonna hide the card behind. Oh, you can probably see a little bit. I'm gonna hide it. So I mean, you probably saw it in the thumbnail. So you have 4 Charmanders. Okay, 4 Charmanders. No Charmeleons. I'm not playing Charmeleon in here. I'll explain. So we're actually not even playing the Pidgey line. We're not even doing that. We're not even playing Arceus. We're playing Entei. We're playing 2 Enteis in here. So what's going on? Well, you'll see what's going on. You know, Arceus has that sick ability that to search anything, but the problem is, you know, with the Pidgey line, the Arceus line, you have to it takes longer to set up. The thing with this deck, it's buttery smooth, and you probably will not brick. The other one, you will. You have a higher chance of breaking. This one, it's just your setup. So Entei, what's so good about Entei? Well, it's a fire type. Fleet-footed, if it's in the active zone, you get to draw a card once per turn, every turn. And then Burning Rondo. So 2 energies of fire and any other one. It does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, for both yours and your opponent. So a lot of times the benches are full. That's 200 damage. That's a lot. And if people are trying to be cute and play grass types in their decks, well, here's a fire type and just knock them out right away. So yeah, Entei V. But the other thing is, you're going to see a card that's played with this. I will talk about it later. Actually, I'll mention it now. It's the Forest Sealstone, but I will talk about it further as the video goes along. So yeah. Next up, we have we're playing the Bibarel line. There's Bidoof, the Bidoof Bibarel line. So why? Well, it's for consistency. You get this, you can evolve it, you know, the next turn, obviously, you play it, then the next turn you evolve it with Bibarel if you have it, and then every turn, you can draw until you have 5 cards in hand, which is just nuts. And if you have 2 of them, somehow, you just keep playing your cards and draw. Anyways, you just need 1. So, you know, in case you prized the other one, you can just use this. You can just at least have 1. So anyways, yeah, draw until you have 5 in your hand. That's kind of nuts. Every turn, yeah. So very, very consistent. So Bidoof Bibarel line. That will take place of the Pidgey line. Pidgeot, and all that. So Mew will help you search if it's in the active zone. Look at the top cards of your deck, reveal an item you find there, and put it into your hand. So in this deck, as I'll show you, we're playing the Battle VIP Pass, and you know, you can only use it on your first turn, so might as well play the Mew, and you can actually just get pretty much anything if you know any item card that you need when you use this. But yeah, that's that. Next, we have Manaphy to protect your background. I'm used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Your back row to protect all your bench Pokemon from attacks. So they're trying to use their Sableye or Radiant Greninja or any of that stuff. Manaphy protects. There you go. It just sits there and protects you. So they cannot one-shot your Charmanders or anything like that. Also, in 151, the new Charmanders actually have 70 HP. These ones over here have 60, so they can one-shot you. And with the new Charmander, it's good. 70 HP is going to be a lot better. 2 Forest Seal Stones. These cards are just expensive. What is it, like 17 per copy right now? I got it for cheaper, but you can these are actually getting reprinted in the League Battle decks. Is that what it's called? In November, though, November, and you only get one in there. It's $30 to get the whole thing. So I'm like, I'm not waiting because I just want to play, and it's probably not gonna go down as much. It's whatever. 4 Seal Stone, very powerful. Star Alchemy. During your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck, and you only use 1 V-Star power in a game. So this is your free search for anything that you attach to your Entei. Boom, you just attach it to your Entei. There you go. You get your search. This deck goes very fast. It sets up really quick, and you don't need to try to find rare candies for both your Charizard and your Pidgeot and everything like that. And you need to get the Arceus and the Arceus V-Star, and it's just like I know once that deck sets up, it's very hard to stop, as you probably saw in the live stream, or as I saw in the live stream. But the problem is you have to set up. This deck just gets set up and gets rolling right away. So yeah, very, very powerful. This is searchable. I will show you how to search it. Besides the Mew and besides everything, there's a specific card that'll search for this and something else. It's called Arvin. I'll just let you know from right now. So yeah, 4 Seal Stone. You can use it with the Entei. But yeah, very, very, very powerful card. So let's put that there. Next up, we have the 4 Battle VIP passes. Okay, I mean, pretty much all the top decks are playing it. I was skeptical about it until I was shown like exactly what it could do, and because it's just useless after your first turn. If you don't have it, it sucks. But if you have it, it's good. Like, it's very good. So yeah, it's just it's nuts. And if you get it, you're very much on your way to winning. So then we have 4 rare candies, 1 pretty version. You need the rare candies to evolve into Charizard. It's a must. It's just a must. And I mean, yes, you're not like playing the Pidgeot in here or RCD Star or whatever. So if you want to cut it down to 3 in here, which I don't know if I'm going to with the new 151 stuff coming out. Probably not, because then you have to evolve into the other Charizard, right? But you're playing 3 Charizards. There are 4 rare candies in here. But the thing is, you want to see this. So no, I'm keeping this as is right now. I've been playing on the TCG live game, and it's been sick. So yeah, then we have 4 Artisans, 2 of the pretty version, 2 of the regular version. You can search. Well, either player, I guess, can search for any basic Pokemon that does not have a rule box. Put on your bench. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention for this deck: it does not lose to Path to the Peak like the Pidgeot one and the Arceus one does. It will not lose to Path to the Peak because you're playing Bidoof and Bibarel. You're going to keep drawing cards and getting rid of it. And you're playing 4 stadiums, so if they want to play Path to the Peak, you just get rid of it with Artisan. Yeah, that's you just either play under it with the Bidoof Bibarel and or just get rid of it with Artisan. And if you need to search it with 4 Seal Stone because you're stuck and all this and that, just search it, get rid of their Path to the Peak. Yeah, you will not lose to Path to the Peak. You are very unlikely to lose to Path to the Peak compared to the other version. That's another reason why I'm playing this one. So then you have 4 Ultra Balls. You need to play the Ultra Balls. Search for your Pokemon that you need. Put that there. 4 Nest Balls. Again, searching. Keep searching. It has to be consistent, right? You can search for any of it. You can search for Entei. You can search for Charmander. You can search for Manaphy if you need it. You can search for Mew. Bidoof. Switch. Escape Rope. Very important. Very important. So you can be versatile with your active and bench Pokemon when you need to. Then we have the Choice Belt. I had to make, I had to make this deck a little bit pretty, and I'll show you how pretty it is right now with the next one. But Choice Belt, because people are playing Giratina or any of these Vs and this and that. So you can deal, 30 more damage. Next, speaking of making it look a little bit pretty for now, 4 Ionos. One special illustration, and it's a surprise, right? I got one of these for cheaper than MSR, for cheaper than what the retail is at now. But anyways, yeah, the Iono Special Illustration Rare, Iono Ultra Rare, and then 2 of the other Ionos. 4 Ionos. Both help you with your hand consistency and to disrupt your opponent at times. Yeah, very, very useful. Very useful. Next, we have 2 Boss's Orders. All right. I've had 2 game winners with this card in the TCG live game. It's just like, you know, let's say you have 2 prizes left to 2 prize cards left to until you win, and then they have like some set up Pokemon on their bench, and it's like it's a V card or whatever it is, and it's all powered up, ready to go. And your Charizard EX is powerful enough to knock it out. Boss it up, knock it out, get your 2 prizes, you win. Next, I didn't want to play like 4 because you just draw it and it's like I can't really do anything with it right now. You want to use it like later on, but then you have a very important searcher, Arven. What does Arven do? It lets you search for an item card and a tool card. You can search for your Forest Seal Stone and an Ultra Ball, or for your Forest Seal Stone and a rare candy. You can search for a lot of things. You can search for your Choice Belt and a rare candy. You can search Ultra Ball, Choice Belt, any of those combinations. Very important card. And then just to top it all off, we have 10 fire energies. This can also change with the 151 stuff that's coming. So that's the deck profile and my reasoning behind it. But yeah, this deck, it's very smooth, buttery smooth. Why don't I just shuffle this really quick? I'll just shuffle it. Yeah, I know everything's all together right now, but let me just see what I can do if I just shuffle it like this. This has been a fun deck to play online. I haven't played a lot like a lot of people do, but I've played 11 or 12 matches, something like that. I've only lost 1 time, and that was to another Charizard deck, and it's because they had the Boss's Orders at the very end at the perfect time. I couldn't do anything about it. It is what it is. But yeah, besides that, I haven't lost online. So I need to take this to actual local tournaments here, but to see how it actually works in person. But let's just see what happens right now. I draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. What a hand. Okay. All right. Just to show you the power. 2, 4, 6. All right. Let's just say we're going first. Draw 1. Oh my God. There's the Arven. This hand is just kind of nuts. So you're going to start with Entei up here. I always have to play an active Pokemon. And then, yeah, so let's just say we're going first, right? Yeah, let's go. Battle VIP Pass. Yep. Insane card, start with. Okay. So we have a Charmander in hand. So why not set up a Bidoof and... where is it? It's back here. Manaphy. Why don't we set up a Bidoof and a Manaphy? Because I am not trying to lose to Lost Box, Lost Zone, Giratina, Sableye, Radiant Greninja, any of that stupid whatever. Anyways, yeah. So we have Bidoof, Manaphy. We'll play Charmander right there. Okay. Don't forget, what does Entei do? I get to draw 1 every turn. All right. So we still have all this stuff. We can use a nest ball to keep digging into the deck so you don't have to search anything. So that you can search for something right now and put it here, and you don't have to draw it the next turn as a dead draw. That's what I meant. You can't use this yet because it's your first turn. Ultra Ball not needed right now, but we can search for the Bibarel to start drawing stuff next turn. There's no use to doing it now because you're not going to be able to evolve it because you just placed it down. We need the rare candy. My boy here searches rare candy. We need the Forest Seal Stone. My boy here also searches the Forest Seal Stone. Obviously not this turn like I mentioned. So what we're going to do now, just to thin out the deck, Nest Ball. And we set up a second Charmander. Because why not? All right. So now we have that. We're not going to use our hand anymore. That Artisan, let's just we can just keep it for now, because let's just say they play Path to the Peak, and then what? Okay, now your Entei is kind of locked. Unless, I mean, of course you're gonna use your Forest Seal Stone, and you can just like let's just say you didn't have Artisan, or you already played it. You can search for Forest Seal Stone, and then search for another Artisan, and just get rid of their Path to the Peak, because you used Arvin to search the Forest Seal Stone. But just keep it for now, just in case they set up something dumb. Or annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna do that. Use its ability, Entei's ability. Draw one. Oh look, you have Iono now. Okay, cool. You have a disruption for later on, or for if you need to reset your hand. You have your Charizard boy waiting. You have Ultra Ball to search for the barrel if you don't draw it next turn. You have Artisan to search for anything for any basic, Charmander or another Bidoof if you want to, or just to get rid of one of their stadiums that they might play. You have your Entei set up over here. This is just boom. Okay, pass. They're probably not going to get rid of your Entei. Okay, now it comes back to you. They also cannot touch your bench because Manaphy is protecting them. So, I mean, they could obviously, boss's orders and this and that, but it doesn't matter. They can't Sableye you, they can't Radiant Greninja you, etc. There we go, boss's orders. Okay, now we get rolling. What are we going to do? Arvin. So we'll Arvin for, let's see, where are you? Rare Candy. We're going to Arvin for Rare Candy and Forest Seal Stone. And then we can, a lot of things. Rare Candy, and you evolve your Charmander, okay? Put that over there. Use Infernal Rain. You're going to get your 3 fire energies. 2, 3, okay? So, you have options. You can attach them here. You can attach 2 here, 1 here, or you can attach 2 here and 1 there. Now, depending on what their setup is, if they have a full bench, or they have a bench that just like several, let's just say they have 3 or whatever on their bench, and there's something that you can knock out from their active spot, you can set up 2 and 1, or what you can do is you can set up, actually no, your retreat cost is 3 over here. So you have options. It's pretty much up to you, but if you want to knock some stuff out, you'll just attach 2 here and 1 here, because you'll be able to get another Charizard out and just attach more to here. Remember, 20 per bench Pokemon, okay? You have 20, 40, 60, 80 at least. You can add another one if you want to. That's 100, plus whatever they have. Knock their active Pokemon out, get your prize card, and yeah. So that's for that. So now you also have this Forest Seal Stone that you can attach here and search for anything your heart desires. If you want to use it now, or if you want to save it for later, keep it in your hand. But the thing is, like, what if they Iono you? What if whatever? You have a lot of pressure on board right now. You just want to just knock him out. Just go for the jugular. Go straight for the jugular. All right. So you could right now, if you wanted to. I mean, this boss's orders isn't really going to do anything right now. You're really set up. You could Ultra Ball for another Charizard, and then just search for a Rare Candy and apply it to your Charmander, and you just get double Charizard EX, which is actually what I think I want to do. But let's just go Ultra Ball. If they have Path to the Peak, you're playing this on there. If they don't have Path to the Peak, honestly, you don't really need this right now. Maybe you want to save your boss's orders. Or what you also can do is, let's just get rid of the boss's orders and your Artisan. Let's just say you didn't play it. You get rid of these 2. Search for your Charizard. Search for your Charizard. Where are you? Where is your Charizard? That's 2. Is the other one prized? Do I have a Charizard prized? Did I miss it? I think I have a Charizard prize. So that's good to know. Always good to know what memorize your deck, and good to know what is in the prized by looking through your deck. So you used your Ultra Ball. You're going to use the Forest Seal Stone to search for literally anything. So what we're going to search for is Rare Candy. Where's Rare Candy? Where's Rare Candy? Rare Candy. Okay. And then we'll use Rare Candy and evolve the other Charmander Yup. And then we'll go Infernal Rain again. 1. And then 2, 3. Yep. So what you do is now you load up this one. Now this one's complete. And then you load up this one. Now they're both complete. Now you have Iono. All right. You have no other cards in hand. Iono. Actually, no, you can't do that because, sorry. Yeah, I used Arvin. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake. What you gonna Oh, man. Still used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can do a bunch of things. But yeah, don't do that. Don't let your opponent do that. It's my mistake. So we'll cut this. Did I draw with Entei already? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. So if I didn't, here we go. Another 4 Seal Stone. You can't use this. So you can just use that discard fodder. It doesn't matter. But yeah, knock their Pokemon out. Get your prize card. It's another Artisan and whatever. Pass. They do their thing. Doesn't matter whether they knock this out or not. Doubt. Like, it is what it is. I don't think they will. But let's just say they do. You put your Charizard up. You draw. Now you have another Iono. Just use Iono or Artisan and all this stuff. You are completely set up right now for victory. Okay? Your turn 1 was nuts. You were completely set up, and now you just go. You just go. This Charizard is a beefy boy. Look at that. He's thick with multiple C's. 330 HP, and then it gets better as the game goes on with Burning Darkness. If they have a full bench, this guy is going to deal, if you both have full benches, he's going to deal 200 damage. And he's going to draw you a card every turn. So it's just like, it goes fast. It sets up very, very fast. And imagine I was able to set up if I drew a big barrel and just evolve this and I keep just drawing cards every turn to set up. I mean, what if I draw it off Iono? I don't know, because that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm probably going to play Artisan and then use Iono and then draw 5 because I already took a prize card. So then draw 5 and then see what I get from there. What if it's the big barrel? Play it. Okay. Man, if he's protecting everything, this guy can't be touched on the bench because he's a Terra card. If I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, that's my understanding. As long prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, yours and your opponents. Look at that. Okay. I think this is a sick deck. And once 151 comes out, it's going to get better because you're going to get that new Charizard. It's a fire type. And then you're going to get the new Mew. And you're going to get the new Charmander. And it's just going to make it much, much better. So I look forward to seeing how this deck finishes at the Pittsburgh Regional. I hope that whoever's playing Charizard, I hope you get first. I hope you all get top whatever. Because there are people that are just like talking down about this deck. Oh, it's hyped up and it's not really doing much. I mean, hey, I don't know. I tried the Pidgeot Arceus line with Charizard and the Radiant Charizard and the Charmeleon and whatever. It's just like once it gets set up, you're probably not going to stop it. You will if you're playing that Charizard deck, you're probably going to win. But the thing is, you have to get set up, and you have to have the red candies for the Charizard and for the Pidgeot, and you have to have the Arceus V-Star for the Arceus. And it's just, if they play Path to the Peak, you're kind of screwed if you don't have the out to it. So if you don't have the greatest hand, it's going to be very tough to out-duel your opponent. With this, you're probably not going to ever brick. You're going to have something set up, and then once you get what you need, it snowballs. It's done. Okay? And then, if they're playing all the Gardevoirs and the Mews, you have the type advantage. You're a dark type versus their psychic type. If they want to throw in some grass types, you have the fire type right here. You have the new Charizard coming out that's a fire type. If they want to play anything else, Chen Pao, I think I played a Chen Pao. I beat it I had a boss's orders at the end and I just knocked their stuff out. They want to play Lost, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's going to be tough matches, but I think this is a sick deck. It's worth trying out if you're interested in Charizard. I hope you like this. Shout out to my boy that works at at one of my local game stores to help me out with the deck list. Obviously, we're going to have to adjust this thing once 151 comes out. His name is Trevor, by the way, so shout out to you, Trevor. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because again, I'm new to this game. I know how to play it now, kinda, and it seems very fun. And I'm like, Yu-Gi-Oh can be fun, but the problem is, they have negate with Ash Blossom, negate with this. You can't even play Yu-Gi-Oh at that point. Here, you can pretty much do whatever on your turn unless you're getting Path to the Peaked. I don't know. It's very fun. And the cards are nowhere, like your decks are nowhere near as expensive as Yu-Gi-Oh can be. Like if you want to make it pretty with like all the higher up Ionos or any of that stuff, you can. If you want to play the lower end versions, you can. It's much better. And I actually want to make a video about that, comparing the two games, like multiple videos about it. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please let me know in the comments down below. And please like, share, please like, share, subscribe, comment. And we are very close to the 3K. Let's Burning Darkness to the 3K. Okay? Burning Darkness. And take over with Charizard. All right? Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.